What up, YouTube? We back at it again. Why am I excited? I don't know. I'm hammering out some requests here. I guess I'm always excited when I get requested a Morissette song. I usually do stuff of hers on my own. This is not on her page. This is Gould, Australian Idol winner. He writes about sensitive topics, as you can see. Warning: this video contains scenes that some viewers might find distressing. I don't know if this is going to require any sort of copyright. I don't know what his deals are with. I'm going to try it without. We'll see what happens. Do me a favor, if you're not new here, run over to Greg's page. He has a lot of meaningful songs. If you check out, I think his first album or singles, at least his EP dropped in 2017, I want to say. But yeah, a lot of sensitive topics that are somewhat taboo in the mainstream world. He's gay. Not that matters left or right, it doesn't really matter, but he has different experiences that he puts through song with regards to his own experiences. So and then go support Greg, go support Morissette as well. Go like and subscribe if you like what I do. Please like, comment down below, subscribe. Yeah, let's check out Love It All Out. And if you are sensitive to, it's not really explaining what topics are distressing, so if you are sensitive, you might want to turn me down. I'm about to turn it up.
You gotta let them fall. Those tears, they just gotta fall. 'Cause you're tired and you're weak, no words left to speak. You gotta let them fall. You're hiding behind those walls, almost unbreakable. Know you're tired and you're scared. Life don't feel that fair, but this love is unconditional. I know it feels like the end of the world, and sometimes you feel like the loneliest boy. Anytime you feel lost and you're down, you'll get through. I'll always find you. We're gonna breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we'll love it out. Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we'll love it out.
Okay, so as far as the sensitivity goes, this is the context so far is this is a 6.5 minute song. This is paving the way for right now we're introducing characters that deal with whether it be physical identity issues, societal sort of sometimes if you have insecurities and you feel like somewhat be it it could be it looks like this woman had to she lost her breasts. What do they call it? Like a mastectomy or something. I don't know the terms, but and then there's image issues that go along with that due to breast cancer or what have you. And then there was a homeless gentleman. There was it looks like a woman that was beaten by her partner. There was a woman that didn't like the fact that she was a little overweight. So we're looking at people with different types of insecurities in respective to the quote unquote social, the social status quo of what the norms should look like, right? Or what people feel that others kind of subjectively sort of place these ideals and instill these things. And it's mostly by way of, just what you see around you, what people portray on their socials, on mainstream media, whatever's put in front of you. There's this ongoing battle to fight to be something. You have to fit a mold. When realistically, I think the meaning of the song goes back to the title of it, "Love It All Out." Right? It's what was it? Huey Lewis that said, "There's a power of love." So with people dealing with somebody, make sure your arms are always open to give that hug, and make sure you're always showing love, because that really can help people that you might not know are otherwise struggling. Right?
I see through the cold, harsh words, your camouflaging scars that burn, raging rivers, bitter rain. There's still a fire in your veins.
I'm not smiling because of what's going on. This is disgusting. I just really love her voice. Just to give you some. I don't think this is funny at all. I like listening to her. So don't come at me.
Two hearts are gonna make this work. I know it feels like the end of the world, and sometimes you feel like the loneliest girl. Anytime you feel lost and you doubt you'll get through, I'll always find you. We're gonna breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out. Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out.
No, I'm not gonna let go, even when you put up a fight.
Put up a fight,
Fight.
and wherever you stand or fall,
I'm gonna be right there by your side. We're gonna breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out. Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out. Breathe it all in
and love it all out.
love it out.
Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out.
We're gonna breathe.
The sign of the back. I'm sorry, I noticed stupid things. The sign of the background says "No dogs on the beach." So after this nice woman brings him a sandwich, a nice, friendly police officer is gonna politely ask him to leave. I don't know if they did that on purpose, but I just thought that was. Never mind.
And love it all out. Together we love it out. Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out. Breathe it all in
And love it all out.
love it out.
Breathe it all in and love it all out. Together we love it out.
I know it feels like the end of the world.
And sometimes you feel like the loneliest girl.
And at times you feel lost and you doubt you'll get through. I'll always find you.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think that I don't need WD-40 at all. I don't think I have a whole lot to say beyond kind of what I said. The message is pretty clear. There's not a whole lot to pick apart here. It's just a wonderful message. I think that I think that it's great to have songs like this that are sort of reminders that it's okay to be human. It's okay to be down. If you are dealing with depression, and they just showed a phone number here, I'll link that down below as well. There's people. If you feel like there's no one, there's always people to talk to. A lot of people have issues with reaching out to people they know, because it adds an element of vulnerability. If you sometimes may not want to reach out to family because you might feel like you failed them in some way. A lot of people internalize just based on the fact that they don't like to. People just inherently don't like to show weakness. So most people are going to attempt to sort of tackle things on their own, and I can relate to that. But it's okay whether it be a stranger at the end of a hotline, or a stranger out in the world. It's okay to have to have issues that you're dealing with. Everybody does. Whether they don't, whether they show it or not on the outside doesn't mean anything. That's a hologram that people portray, that they meanfully, it's with intent to portray something out to the world. We all have issues. But because of that, everybody wants to look perfect. You go through people's social feeds and that's all you see. You're like, God, this person, they must have no problems. They do. They might have more because they're trying to portray somebody completely different, online and wherever. But regardless, I think that all you can do as a friend, as a family member, as a stranger is just, make sure what you're putting out is love. Make sure that you're always open ears and open arms to anybody, and try not to pass people off by what you see at face value. There's always more to people once you have a conversation, and it could be as easy as just asking somebody how they're doing. A homeless man, a lot of them don't even feel like they're part of society anymore because they might not have talked to somebody in a year or two. So just saying hello, how are you, could make their day. Seriously. So just be nice. And what goes around comes around, right? So be nice to others, and hopefully they'll be nice back. But I think the messaging is pretty clear here. When you're dealing with something that's that's not, a lot of those are actual issues when you're talking about being beaten, or somebody who's very overweight and things like that. Some of those issues are healable, correctable to some effect, some of them not. But regardless, everybody deserves love. So be loving, love your neighbors, love the strangers, love your friends, love your family. Love the rest of your day. We'll talk to you on the next.